Welcome to T Boys TV. We are back again with another T Boy Discusses. Obviously, in this one, we will be discussing a lot of news that has come out today regarding Luton Town. And yeah, let's start off with an outgoing. So obviously, I've done that video breaking news. Osho was set to leave Luton Town. It's officially been announced today where he's gone. He has gone to French League side AJ Auxerre. Hopefully, I said that right. They are a team that did get promoted last season from the second league in the French leagues, and yeah, they got relegated the year before, so they seem like a bit of a yo-yo club, you could say. Like Norwich were a few years ago. In that sense, and it's going to be interesting. He could be in another relegation battle. Like he was obviously for us last season in the Premier League, and yeah, it's a year deal with an option to extend. So yeah, to me that tells me he's getting more money. He's going to try it elsewhere, and I'm happy that he's gone there instead of like Sheffield United. Because at the end of the day, what's really the ambition of going Sheffield United? I don't think they'll do great next year personally, especially if they keep Chris Wilder. But this is a good challenge. You'll be playing PSG. Who've got very good players. Um, and a few other half decent teams, Marseille, stuff like that. So it'd be an interesting challenge, and I wish him all the best. Obviously, favourite memories. Obviously, it's obviously the Watford one. That's the one that'll stand out for everyone. Like I said the other day, just the redemption story you could say as a whole. The sense of him getting that red card in that first game, the 4-0 defeat, and then the bounce back, to get that goal in there, the reverse fixture and stuff like that will just never be forgotten, man. And he always put in a shift, and obviously he is number two, or he was number two, sorry, at Kenilworth Road last season, which was interesting because that's usually a right back number. But at this team, he will be number three. So yeah, man, I'll probably keep an eye out every now and then, to be honest. And I know they televise some of the French games every now and then on TNT. So yeah, man, I'll give that a watch. Especially if he's playing, and see how he does from there. And yeah, like I say, just wish him all the best and stuff like that. But what do you guys make that it's now officially, come out where he has moved to, and stuff like that? But yeah, and then the other bit of news, we signed someone 2 p.m. today. We have signed Riel Walters, Arsenal star. It's got a lot of potential, and shout out to the recruitment team. Yet again, got it spot on with another looks to be good signing. Arsenal fans that I spoke to have said, there's high hopes for him, but he was just never going to get in the Arsenal team because obviously they've got Ben White, who had a phenomenal season, playing on that right back side. Obviously, Tommy Asu as well was another option. So it's always going to be difficult for him to get in. But yeah, man, what I have seen, he looks like a player of what we need. I'm happy that we've, actually filled that right back role, or right wing back role, should I say, permanently got someone in because since James Bree, and I've said this loads of times, it's just been players on loan. So it's good that we've actually fulfilled that role, with someone who has a lot of potential and looks good. So yeah, man, I'm happy on it. But a bit more on him as a player as a whole. So he's 19 years of age, and he was born on December the 16th in 2004. His main position is a right back, like I say, but he can play various other positions. He can play centre back, he can play right midfield as well. So very, very versatile there. And yeah, this is what it says on the official Luton website about it. Versatile England youth international defender Ruel Walters has become the Hatters' second summer arrival, following his departure from Arsenal. The highly regarded 19-year-old spent time in the academy at Tottenham, which is pretty interesting, until making the switch to their North London rivals in 2020, going on to sign in professional forms at Emirates Stadium in February 2022. Capable of playing in wide or central defensive positions, a Londoner has been capped at under 18, under 19, and under 20 level for England. most recently appearing for the Three Lions League squad in March in a victory over Czech Republic. Rule was a regular for the Gunners in their academy fixtures last term, featuring 23 times, and his performances earned him a place on the bench 8 times for the first team in the Premier League. Also, guys, he was on the bench when they beat us 4-3 at Kenilworth Road. However, after being unable to make a senior appearance under Mikel Arteta, the defender has decided to pursue regular first team football by turning down a new deal at Arsenal to join the Hatters. This is what Rob Edwards has said on it. Rule is another person we are delighted to bring into the club. He's a really exciting signing, a dynamic, quick, talented young player. He's had a brilliant upbringing at a couple of top clubs, and we are so pleased to get this move done. Pathway is very important to him. That is one of the reasons why he's leaving Arsenal. He had a number of inviting options, but we are so glad that he chose us and sees us at the right step to take on his journey now. He's got brilliant support, great family, he's got loads of ability and high potential. He can play in a number of positions, like we said, right back, right centre back, right wing back, as well, of course. And he'd be able to do the middle as well. Like I said, he's got lots of strings to his bow. He's a young player, so there's no pressure, but we'll see him as someone who could potentially make an impact this season, and I really hope he does. We're looking forward to getting to working with him. And yeah, this is his interview, which I did watch. He looked very nervous, bless him. He says, I'm really excited by the challenge ahead. I think I resonate with all the club's beliefs. I like the style of play. I get along with Rob really well, and there are few friendly faces from the past here as well. Zach Nelson and Paisold were at Tottenham's academy with me when I was younger. We've known each other from when we were young, and we have kept in contact over the last few years. So some things just come back around. Asked what his goals are, he said, just to get my head down and work. I haven't played in the Championship before. It's going to be my first real experience of first team football. So I just want to come in, improve the team, work my way up and see what goes from there. So, yeah, that's what it says. So based on that, that tells you that he's going to, you know, be a starter. I think it makes sense as well with him being that, that permanent signing in that right wing back role. Because I do think we will play with back three again going into next season with the wing backs. And yeah, man, I'm happy. He's got bags of potential. I've managed to see a few bits, and he looks very good. He looks very good. And obviously, if he was getting on Arsenal's bench, a couple of times last season, it tells you he definitely has the potential. But they've just got really good players ahead. Let's be honest. Ben White had a really good season, and Tommy Asu's a decent backup option. So yeah, man, can't blame him, and a lot of players, obviously, Paisold and Nelson, who have been regulars, when it comes to being on the bench now for Luton, have obviously, been a part of that, persuaded potentially, as well as obviously Rob Edwards, of course. So, yeah, man, I'm happy with this. Like I say, the main thing for me, I'm happy that we fulfilled this role, getting someone in permanently, because that's been a struggle that we have had. We've had the likes of Dre May, who was obviously, put in the shift. Now, obviously, we had Kabore last season, did start great, but then done well as the season went on. But it's good that we've fulfilled that role now there. And then obviously, you've got your other options there as well, haven't you? The likes of, Hashioka. Obviously, Burke can play there as well. It's very rare, but he can play there. So you've got options there. I still feel we need probably one centre back, just because I feel personally Tom Lookyer will not return, unfortunately, as a player. So yeah, I still feel we need to get one centre back there. The left side, it all depends on the Doughty, situation for me. Obviously, if he stays, then no. But if he goes, then maybe. But then again, I'd like to see Bell, if he did go, Bell play as that wing back. So I just feel he's much better there. And then chop and change between him and Johnson. Johnson's going to be playing a lot more next season. I can see it, especially with the little cameos that he's had, this season in the Premier League anyway. So, yeah, man, happy. Let me know what you guys think of Luton's second summer signing. And yeah, man, I'm happy. And I'll say best of luck to Osho as well. Let me know what you guys think of that move. And yeah, man, big up to everyone that's tuned in. Smash a like if you haven't already. Do subscribe to the channel as well. And yeah, man, obviously England, wearing the England top. No, that's where the badge is. Not there. That's Nike. Um, Obviously got to the final. Very happy about that. I mean, that was definitely the best we played in the tournament yesterday, for sure. Especially in that first half, how we should be playing football. For me, that attacking football. And you got them players to come on, Palmer, Watkins, and you see what happened. It was crazy. And even then, there's players that don't really get a shout. Like Jared Bowen. You've got players like that as well as you've got quality players. And I think if we play like that attacking, we've got a good chance, guys. Let me know against Spain. Like, they've been the most impressive team, 100%. But I think if we play that attacking football, go at them, because I have said it throughout the whole tournament, they can be gotten at, in my opinion. The only defender of theirs I rate out of that back four is Carvajal. And I feel, other than that, they're not great, really. So, yeah, be a tight game, but their attack can definitely hurt us. Like, our attack could definitely hurt theirs. So, yeah, play like that, it'd be a much closer game than I would have thought. Before the semi-final for us. So yeah, man, let me know what you guys think of that as well. I'm not going to say them three words. I'm not going to get that carried away. But yeah, man, big up to everyone that tuned in. Me and my dad will be back again with the Hat Show tomorrow to get into all of this as well and get his thoughts on it and stuff like that. So yeah, man, like I say, smash a like, subscribe, follow me on all my socials, subscribe to the extra channel as well. And yeah, man, until next time, I'll see you lot in a bit. Take care and peace.